welcome to take note. And of course, we have been bringing you guests for this past week. And today we still have guests from the Rotaract Club of Kampala North. And with me is a very beautiful lady right here, Carol Bavuga, who was the past president of the Rotaract Club of Kampala North. And we have the new president. You are welcome. We have Waneloba Rogers. So if you do not know them, here they are. And of course, if you do want to join the club, worry not, we'll be giving you more information about it. But before that, I want them to introduce themselves, or rather say hi to our viewers. And yes, you can proceed. The lady first.
Thank you so much to our viewers out there. Good morning. Carol Bavuga is my name, as she already said, and I am a member of the Rotaract Club of Kampala North. Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you so much for having us.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Rogers Waneloba. I was excited when you mentioned the name so correctly.
Flowers for me.
Yes, I'm a member of the Rotaract Club of Kampala North. And I'll be serving as president.
Wow.
Beginning 1st July.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
The new president-elect.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Happy to be here.
Okay. Now today, of course, we are going to be discussing the tales of the magical year. And of course, I know that good things have been happening, great things have been happening. But to start with, who should I start with? Should I start with our previous president?
I'm experienced.
Just to tell us. But first of all, please give us a brief about the Rotaract Club of Kampala North.
Well, the Rotaract Club of Kampala North is a Rotaract club, I shall repeat that, of young people, 18 to 35 years, and that come together to do community service in different aspects in different avenues. And yes, as they do that, they have fun, they impact on communities. Yeah, basically that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we are coming to the end of June. Of course, this is half of the year done already. Now, I'd want both of you, we'll start with Carol, to tell us how the year has been like so far.
Maybe just to fill you in, a Rotary year spans between July to July of the next year.
Okay.
So we're here at the end of the year, actually. At the end of the Rotary year, and effective 1st of July, we shall be into a new Rotary year.
Wow.
So yeah, so we are in our end of year mode, celebrating and looking back and reflecting on how the magic year has been. That was the theme, the year of magic.
Okay.
Yes, so we celebrate here to look at our achievements and where we could have done better, and yeah, to get a glimpse into the future with our president here, Waneloba, what it's going to be like.
Are we having any form of celebration?
Unfortunately, we already had. We had one last week Friday. However, we are also going to have one very special one this Sunday, hosted by one of the buddy groups in the club, where our current president, the outgoing president, sits. So yeah, it will be the last one that we shall have a celebration. Yes. Okay. We should invite you.
Sunday? Sunday it is?
Sunday.
What time? We are making plans now.
It is a brunch that shall go into, why did we make it a brunch? From 10 a.m. till you get tired.
Okay. And we shall talk more about that after here. Yes, Rogers, tell us, how has your year been?
Thank you. This Rotary year, I've been serving as a membership director of the club, as well as a president-elect. And one of the things that, as we always say, we're passionate about is membership. We have two common phrases we use. Membership attraction, membership engagement. So we are very passionate about attracting very many people to join Rotary and to join Rotaract Club of Kampala North in particular. And this magical year, we've been trying to make sure that our members are more engaged than before. I think the last time we were here, we had a number of about 87 members.
Yeah.
And the year has worked magic, and we're about 106 now.
Oh, wow.
Members. And yeah, sure, it has been a year of development. We've celebrated very many members.
Yes.
Yes, we always celebrate members, by the way. Every little achievement in Rotaract counts.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so we've celebrated our members, those ones who fond loved ones, those ones who've had birthdays, those ones who've, and as well the sad moments have been there.
Yeah.
So basically, when we talk of the magical year, it has been a year of development and learning.
Okay. So just to dive into deeper details, what achievements have you had this year?
Yeah, thank you. This year we have a project in Mityana called Canas for Kakindu. There is a sub-county in Mityana called Kakindu, and in that village we took it up 5 years ago. And this magic year, we've been able to erect another building at that school. It is a multi-purpose building, so it can serve as a hall sometimes, and then it can be divided into classes. So this year we put up another building at that school. This year we've been able to carry out a medical camp in that community, and we served over 400, members of that community have come to access free dental care, free eye checkup, general medicine, and I believe it's a happy community. And then also this year we've spread our wings so wide that we've tried to look for resources to make sure that we continue making impact in those communities. So yes, we've won a grant of $10,000 US.
Wow.
And from Malaria Partners International. And so come 1st July, we shall be implementing a malaria project.
Wow.
Still in that community. So we are still getting rooted into that community. We're still into basic education, making sure that the pupils at Malwa Umeya Primary School, where we basically do the education and literacy, the communities where we fight malaria through spraying and so many activities under that. The health community centers like Mera Health Center 3 is one of the beneficiaries that we do these projects. So basically, when we talk about the magical year, it's been serving communities.
Continue to work. That is beautiful. Now, Carol, what was your highlight, if I should ask, for this year, for this magical year?
Come again?
What was your highlight in terms of projects? Something that really stood out for you, something that really touched your heart?
He's already mentioned a little bit of it, but I can just throw a little bit more light. As we do projects, of course, we need resources, and that was one of our highlights, getting that grant. But I should also let you know that we applied for another grant, another global grant, which is about 136 million, about Ugandan shillings, if I convert it to shillings. And this is for that grant he talked about. It's going for malaria disease prevention and treatment. Now for this other grant, it's supposed to help us in the basic education and literacy. So it was a celebration really to get you're working so hard, but you need all these resources. So it was a highlight. And maybe the other thing could be about how we get these grants is we contribute. We have what we call the Rotary Foundation, where we remit monies every year, the little that you have, from $1 to whatsoever you're able to commit. And we had our club members pinned as PHFs, 2 of them, one who was a current president, outgoing president, and the other is one of our members called Daisy Star. Now these are people who have contributed $1,000 to the foundation.
Wow.
Now those are just a few of them. Now there are others like us who will contribute $80, $100 to become sustaining members. So it is this pool of funds that when we apply for, is given back to us to go into the communities.
Okay.
So it was really a highlight also. And we also went to a place in PG. We planted one of the focus areas of Rotary is also environment conservation. So there's a place in PG we went to, and we planted over 2,000 trees.
Wow.
Yeah, about 1,800.
Yeah, about 1,800 trees, and so it gives us joy to know that we are contributing to the environment in the country, and with different partners here and there. Yeah, and when we went to Mitiana, as I told you, where we hold our signature project, we also had we had various things. We also had we gave the mothers there. We gave them kits, starter kits, mama kits. We gave them some mosquito nets. We gave them some clothing donations, because some of them just come to the hospital with just themselves and ready to give birth. So you could see the joy on their faces. And we also had a session with the girls in the school and the community, where we're teaching them about menstrual hygiene and how to make reusable pads in moments where if they're not able to gather 2,000 shillings to buy themselves disposable sanitary pads, they can always use, they can go frugal. They use what they have, the local materials, and you go through your day safe and sound.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And of course, you also mentioned that maybe you'd want to do some things differently despite the achievements. What are those different things that you'd want to see an improvement in?
I'm going to pass that question to my president here. Being the current seat filler, he has a vision, big vision for us. So over to you, Raj.
He can tell us the future prospects as the president-elect and president-to-be.
Thank you so much. You see, for example, Rotaract, in the sense we are non-government organizations. And most of the communities where we extend this kind of services, per se, people see us as the non-government organizations, as donors. So one of the things that we would love to continue improving and doing differently is to educate communities, to tell them that we not coming basically to donate, but we basically coming to be part of these communities. We basically want to be part of you, and we want you to be part of the projects that we do in the communities. We want you to own up these communities, so that at the end of the day, even when we are not there, the impact still remains, rooted. So you ask what we would like to do even better is we're going into investing more into the literacy, the education of our communities, to make sure that they own up, these projects. They become sustainable. For example, when we talk about saying we are fighting malaria, in our community, we try to make sure that at the end of the project, the culture, remains. So, because when you look at the 7 areas of focus of Rotary, they're quite broad, and they basically touch every aspect of our lives. So, we as Rotaract Club of Kampala North, we may not be able to, be very frugal on each and everything. But the little we do, we would love the impact to remain. And what we do is I call upon communities, even those communities that are served by other Rotary and Rotaract clubs, to be very intentional about the projects in their communities, to own them up, to make sure that they are sustainable and they benefit each one of them at the end of the day.
Oh, that is very, very nice. And of course, we thank you for the great work that you're doing, for bringing the smiles to the people. It's really, really nice. Definitely, that is a heart of service. You need to be able to have that heart, in order to serve people right. And of course, we do appreciate you for that. Now, someone wants to join. Please, what do I need to join? Tell the dear viewer out there who may want to join the Rotaract Club of Kampala North. Who should I give them?
Before I was membership director, she was membership director.
Okay.
So we could start with
So we could start with the lady.
Why we're laughing so hard is our club is already a big and growing club.
Really?
We have a membership of up to 110 members as we speak currently. And, okay, yeah.
I hope you're still
of course,
allowing
we
people.
cannot close our doors to whoever wants to join us.
Yeah.
And it's the criteria is very simple. You come to us, you visit us. It's at our fellowship venue, which is just here at Buganda Road Hotel Triangle. Then if we have events like in the community outreaches, you come and join us, like you express interest of you joining. And we shall assign you a mentor. And so we shall evaluate you in a period of over 3 months. So if we feel like you have been consistent, if we feel you align with the values of the club, then the membership committee reviews you and you're notified of what it is the club requires of you. A little fee, and your membership fee subscription that is told unto you, and a date is set, and we induct you into the club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you feel like you want to join, you have been given the ways in which you can join. Now, just as we wrap this up, Rogers, could you kindly give us your parting shots?
Yes, sure. People join Rotaract for different reasons. Some are lonely at their workplaces.
That's true.
And they want to find another group of people where they can bond. And then, some want to serve communities. Very many people are passionate about service, but they don't know how and where to serve from. So Rotaract gives you that opportunity, because we are big on community service. Then some people come to develop themselves.
Yes.
One of the things that Rotary and Rotaract provides is what we call professional leadership and development. There is an opportunity for everyone to be a leader in Rotaract. That's why she was president, there was another president, and then after a year, another president is coming in.
Yes.
And in the club, we also have structures that give an opportunity for every member to be part of, the leadership, to develop themselves.
Yes.
How to speak to people, how to run projects, how to... basically, as a person, I always tell people, if at all you're able to run a committee in the Rotaract Club of Kampala North,
Yes.
why would you fail in business?
Interesting.
And because of professional leadership and involvement, I would like to let you know that we've organized the first professional leadership development nexus, or call it symposium, which is happening on the 26th of July. And of course, as Family TV, you're going to be there as our big partners. And it's going to happen at the Uganda Business Facilitation Center. That is at Kololo, URSP offices. And we've invited very, very prominent speakers, people who are experts in the industry, to look at the development of Rotaractors, to train them, to show them what they don't know about the economics, about starting a business, about entrepreneurship, about their branding. So I call upon every Rotaractor, every Rotarian, and anyone who would be interested to really come on the 26th of July and be part of that first professional leadership development nexus.
Wow. Okay, excited about that. Carol, your parting shots?
Service is the rent that we pay while we're still, breathing. So we would implore everyone out there. It could be, if you don't have the time to join us, you could come in with a contribution to the causes that we subscribe to, and no effort ever goes unrewarded. God shall reward you. You don't have to physically be there to know that I contributed something. So you can come into our causes and ask, how can I be of help? And you can also follow us on our social media handles, where we also proudly say that we are one of the biggest clubs. We are the biggest club, followed with about a subscription of 9.4. So we always update on what it is we're up to. So you can follow us there on Twitter, or on X,
Yeah.
and on Instagram, on TikTok,
Yes.
to keep it up with the Kanos, the Rotaract Club of Kampala North, and what we're up to and what's next.
Okay,
Yeah, thank
you so much. Well, of course, we had Carol Bavuga and Waneloba Rogers from the Rotaract Club of Kampala North, and of course, we have discussed very many things, achievements that they have had in their magical year, and of course, you might want to join. As you can see, the club is already huge, meaning there are good things there. So please be convinced to join that club. But yes, we have come to the end of the show. It's always very beautiful to be here with you every morning. And it is a Friday. All I can say is that please be responsible even as we head into the weekend. But it's time for me to say goodbye. However, just stay tuned because we are having Issues at Hand coming right up with Luke Majumba Alinaitwe. And have a beautiful day and a blessed weekend ahead.
Broadcast.